Real excited. Just real prepared, getting prepared, and having a lot of fun with the fellas, getting to know each other, and yeah, really excited.
I'm very excited too. That's my last year, so it's kind of do or die for me. But I'm around a great group of guys, that share a similar mindset as mine. We all underdogs, so I'm very excited for this year, and I'm ready to surprise a lot of people. Just me having a lot of experience. I played at Power Five level a lot, and so I have a lot of knowledge to share, as well as making sure I'm still doing my part. But it's been very easy. The guys respond to me well. They make it easy for me. They ask a lot of questions. Certain stuff that that I see that they may not see. I ask them questions as well. Certain stuff, certain places where they want the ball more, stuff like that. So they making it very easy for me to accept that leadership role. Coach been encouraging me to be a leader. So everything's falling into place. I feel good about it. It's not a forced situation for sure.
Aaron, a lot of kind of hype and chatter about your sky potential and like what you can be, in this system here in Memphis. Do you personally feel that pressure of like kind of getting to the ceiling that you know you can be at as a player?
Um, no, not at all, because I have a great group of people around me, such as my teammates, to always like help me and guide me, always be there for me, day and night. So there's really no pressure when I'm around my guys.
What do you think's next, kind of for your development to get to where you want to go?
Constructive criticism. I just gotta start taking what everybody tell me and like put it towards the court and not just say I'm gonna do it. I actually have to do it. So
What's happening with the risks over there?
We just being extra cautious with it. We've been having some very physical practices lately, and we just being cautious, just being extra safe.
So it's going to be right there.
Yeah, I'm good for sure. Yeah, most definitely.
How tough has it been for y'all all come together to get the chemistry of this team together with so many different parts?
I feel like from a coach's standpoint, he picked out a lot of guys that are great at what they do, and when we all get on the floor together, I feel like it meshes very well. We have a lot of guys that are great rebounders, great shooters, great facilitators, and you put that on the court together, and just make a great team. So I feel like coach did a great job. All the coaches did a great job of scouting the right guys that work, and so far it's definitely been different because we have a whole new team, but I feel like we're coming together. Each day we stocking days, and come time when it's time to go to war, we're gonna be ready.
We really can't wait. We just been in the gym every day, just working, and we just want to put all that work on the court. So
Dennis Madden's going to be on the field in a couple of weeks there. What do you guys been told about the street and the history and that kind of thing?
I mean, it's not really a place that we need to be. In terms of what we trying to get to. Off the court at least, but in terms of what it means to the city, they told us a lot about it, and it means a lot to the city. So we have to take on that same pride and that same joy we have for it. And Madness being down there this year should be very fun. Outside more people can engage with us, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah. Nah, I don't know who that is.
Details. I've been like really hard on myself about the details, and coach been real hard on me about the details because details are what makes the great players great. So
Doug, you talk a lot about feeling like yourself and being able to play like without change, without restrictions. What is it about Penny Hardaway or his system here at Memphis that's allowed you to kind of do that?
Well, him being a point guard himself, he kind of understands, the role that we have to take on, and I feel like he just puts me in the best position to be me. He knows I'm a pass first guard, similar to what he used to be, but he was also able to score as well. So I feel like his system is based off of like how he played, and we kind of had similar games, even though we're different in height, and I feel like I fit in right into it. And like I said, he just lets me be me. You know, he corrects me when he needs to, but other than that, you know, it's kind of, you know, he's gonna let you go through it. You know, you gotta go through it to get through it. So he's definitely that type of coach.
Have you talked to any other guards who have come through here, like Kendrick Davis?
For sure. Alo comes through here a lot. Kendrick Davis was here not too long ago, and you know those guys just tell me the same thing. You know, he's gonna let you be you, but you know everything that he wants from you, you gotta give 110%. You know, if he gonna let you get the freedom of offense, but so you have to be 100% on defense. So you know, it's just he had similar guards in the past to me, so I feel like in terms of chemistry with me and him is pretty easy. Like it was there from day one, even on my visit. Him having a history of small guards, so you know me and him talk a lot. All the other guards that come through, they still come through here. You know, some weekends to work out. You know, we chop it up, and you know it's feel like a big family here. You know, we all get along.
Aaron, Penny told us about this natural chemistry with you and Tariq there in the front court since he's gotten here. Do you feel that freedom, you know, to be able to play on the perimeter and at the five spot there?
I feel real good. I'm gonna just play my role. I got do what I gotta do to get the win. So I feel amazing. Feel good. Everybody.
Yeah, I would say everybody. To be honest, you know, like there's nobody that returned last year, so you know, there's nobody that knows how it should be. You know, but from what we've been seeing, I feel like everybody's showed us a piece of them that can work. I feel like everybody has something that they can contribute to the court, and you know, if they keep playing how they playing, I feel like you know we're a very deep team, and that's gonna take us a long way in the down the line. Oh, we definitely have an identity, for sure. I ain't gonna expose our identity, but you gonna see what time we on for sure.